But in the Middle Ages, each town was unique and had its own set of laws, its own set of customs. And that was kind of very surprising to me because I never thought in those terms. I always thought of a top-down government where the federal is the authority over everyone and they must obey. And so that was surprising to see. It was like a ground up sort of political system, the opposite of what we have today, and that enabled self-rule at the local level.
Sure. That's a really good point. So let me ask you this based off of that then. Um, I mean, do you think that we should go back to that type of living, or I mean, that type of structure, I should say, or what do you think of that? How can we learn from that today, if that makes sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should go back to decentralization. I've published it in a few different publications, but my idea for the United States, at least, is to kind of abolish the state. So there's no more Vermont, there's no more North Dakota or Texas or anything along those lines. And all that money, control, regulation, taxation goes down to the local county level. So each county incorporates now what the state used to do and what the county did on its own. And then you slowly start removing federal control and regulation and tax and decisions to that local county level. And that way you can have multiple different counties. Like in my state of Vermont, it's very liberal. There's one or two Republican counties, and they're at war with each other. The liberal counties control the Republicans because they outnumber them. But now you could have a Republican county, you could have a liberal county, you could have socialist, you could have libertarian, and so on. And people could move to these counties and be self-governing without having to fight for a majority at the state or even at the federal level. And we could return to the Middle Ages and allow self-government and remove all the fighting that's involved with democracy and trying to outvote and try to force your way on other people. Now we could be at the county level and everyone could have a county to their liking. Like I said, every group, you could have Democrat, liberal, Marxist, communist, libertarian, anarchist, whatever it is. And you'd have all these thousands of self-governing counties across the United States. And so in that way, we would look very similar to the Middle Ages.